Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Truebrilliance, and in this video I'm going to talk about relocation astrology. So some of you may already know about this subject and some of you may be new to it, but I wanted to introduce you guys to the concept because it's really changed my life and really helped me to understand why when I travel I feel different in different cities, or different opportunities come to me in different places, or I just meet certain people when I'm in certain places, and why I feel maybe lethargic or like my energy isn't as beneficial in some cities and it's way more powerful in others. So relocation astrology is just basically, and I think there's another name for it, but I forgot what it was. I will find it and put it in the description box below if I find the exact name for it. But I just go by relocation astrology because some people, when they want to move to another state, they get a chart done for that state to see what their energy is like in that location. Because if you know about natal charts, you know that the location of where you were born is extremely important in determining the positions of the planets. So what does that mean? That means that when you are on different places around the world, your energy field is different in that place. And this is very, very important. It's something that is very much overlooked that I think a lot of people don't think about, that your energy changes depending on where you are in the world. And your opportunities changes, everything changes. Your whole energetic pathway can change. I know that when I go to certain cities, like I moved to LA when I was 21 years old, and the energy was just totally different out there. Like I was meeting tons of people on the day to day. I had so many opportunities coming my way. I felt more buoyant. I felt more alive. I felt more free. I felt like I could do more things. And I remember when I was 22, I went to London for the first time. And when I was out there, I felt more mature. I felt more introverted. But I also felt extremely at peace. Like the energy there is very calming. And that's when I realized that the energy in America was super intense and super just fast paced. Like I was just like, wow, it's really calm over here. Like I feel like I can just relax and drink my tea and take a nice stroll down, down the street, and I'm not in a rush for time. Like everything is kind of slowed down here. Everybody's a lot more mature. To me, the energy in Europe is a lot more relaxed and it's a lot more refined. It's definitely a more refined energy. The United States is very much a young country, so the energy is like super erratic over here, super tense. Everybody's in a rush to get things done, and this is more so on the East Coast than on the West Coast, because on the West Coast where I live, life is a lot more laid back and a lot more, people take things a lot easier. Like I noticed like on the East Coast, like things are like super high energy and super stressful in my opinion. um, but getting back to the relocation astrology, I believe that everybody has a vibrational home on this earth. And I feel like the majority of people live their entire lives in one place and never get to experience their different selves in different parts of the world. What do I mean by that? Yes, there are different versions of you just waiting to be experienced in different parts of the world. This is why travel is probably one of the most important experiences that you can have on this earth, because every place that you go basically is a new vibrational dimension for yourself. Yes, I said it. Traveling to different cities and different countries, you are entering into different dimensions. Okay, and this is a big secret, I think, because and that's why I kind of think there's like a small conspiracy with people staying put where they are and not traveling outside of their comfort zone, traveling out of the city that they were born in. Because when you go to different cities, and especially when you go to different countries, you're entering a completely new dimension. People want to sit up here and think that different dimensions and all of these things is somewhere up in some invisible universe or something like that. But no, different dimensions exist right here on earth. And I actually think that heaven exists on earth. I don't think that heaven is someplace that we go. I think heaven is right here, right now. Do you understand or know how big the earth is? People don't even like sit and really think of how many places there is to go on Earth. There's infinite amount of places for us to explore on Earth that we never even get a chance to explore. Heaven exists right here. We can make anything we want on this earth. You can find the most perfect spot for you, the most dreamy, beautiful, majestic place, beautiful place. You can find it here on earth. Heaven exists here. You just have to find your home. I don't think that most people that are wherever you're born at, I don't think that you're meant to stay in that place. I feel like people are meant to find their vibrational home. And what do I mean by that? There's so many, just think of how many different countries there is, how many different types of people there are, how many different types of culture they are. You may completely not even fit in America even. Your vibrational home may be somewhere in India or be somewhere in Africa or be somewhere in South America. You know, there is a place that our soul feels at home. You know what I mean? And I really feel like we need to make it our mission to find where that is. Because when you go different places, you experience different aspects of yourself. These different cities and things like that, these are different vibrational fields that can offer you different experiences. And getting back to the natal chart, you can put your birth date in, to get your natal chart reading, but put it in a different city or a different country, and your chart can come out, your birth chart can come out completely different in that location. Meaning that your aspects can change, your houses can change, and even probably your signs can change. I haven't done one where the signs has changed yet, but even I'm pretty sure if you go far enough, your signs can even change. This can change your entire personality, you being in a different place, and you'd be surprised about the different opportunities that come to you in different places. Like I've done mine in a few key places. I even did mine for Arizona. And my whole love life changed down there. Like I had different aspects to my Venus down there. I had, what else did I have? I think I even had different aspects to my sun down there, which is extremely beneficial because if you have more positive aspects to your sun and your Venus in another city, you need to go there. And depending upon what you're looking for, like if you're looking for career advancement, you can find the city that offers you the most career advancement. Like what aspects is it making to your Saturn or your midheaven or whatever? You know what I mean? Your potential for success may be greater in another city because you're in a different location, which changes your vibrational frequency. That's why a lot of people, they hate their hometown and they end up moving to a bigger city and boom, their life just explodes from there. Their life just takes off because they're in a different environment. Different places offer you different things. How I look at cities and countries, I look at it as different experiences for consciousness. I look at it as what experience do you want to have? Do you want to live laid back beach bum lifestyle? Then maybe there's some places in California that you can go. There's tons of beautiful beaches out there. Or if you want to live like a mountainous lifestyle, you kind of want to be a nomad, you kind of want to be on your own, maybe Montana or the Pacific Northwest or something like that. It's more introverted energy there for you to be in solitude and to study yourself. If you like the desert, you like hot, you like the heat, it does something for you. You can go to like a desert city and get that vibration there. There's many different experiences waiting to be had, but you got to change your location in order to have them. There's opportunity waiting for you out there. And different cities and different places also can open our minds up, can expand our minds to different ideas. You may even be more open-minded somewhere, even more open to try new things in a different place. But I'm telling you, when you take it to the different countries, and there's tons of travelers out there that already know this, when you take it to a different country, it really expands your mind because you're being open to a totally new way of life that you didn't even know existed. How is that not traveling to new dimensions? And think about it, like Jupiter rules over long distance travel. What is Jupiter? Jupiter is about higher consciousness, expansion of the mind, the super conscious. because Jupiter is all about what exists beyond, the more that's out there waiting for you. That's why Jupiter encourages you to travel and to visit different cultures and to open your mind to different ways of being. How do you even know who you are? I feel like you can't even figure out and know who you truly are at the core until you travel. Because like I said, when you enter different places, that place is affecting your energy field in a new way that you've never had that experience before. So that changes your DNA, that changes your energetic pathway, it changes everything because it opens up new energetic pathways for you. That's why I really encourage everybody to travel as much as you can, but more than just even traveling, because that's only temporary. I really encourage you to travel and find your vibrational home. Find where you feel at home at. A lot of people right now are living in a place that they're completely miserable in a place that's completely thwarting their potential. Because some places you do not vibrationally match with, and a lot of people do not vibrationally match with their hometown, where they were born at. And they're wondering why they're not progressing or why they're feeling depressed or why this and that, because they're not in the right vibrational field for them. I know me, I have to be in a sunny climate. I have a sunny personality, I'm outgoing, I'm free-spirited. I have to be somewhere where the air is open and where there's a lot of expansion and where there's a lot of opportunity and where there's a lot of opportunity to meet new people. That is where I mostly thrive at. But as far as my surroundings go, I have to be in a place that's sunny the majority of the time. And I have to be in a place that has a very carefree energy to it, because I don't like the dark, depressive, tough, pressuring energy. Like, oh, the daily grind, oh, the daily routine, oh, we have to make money or we're gonna die, or oh, I have to survive in this city. And there's so many cities like that. I have to be somewhere where the energy is a lot lighter, where there's different, unique opportunities that are present. And that's why I love the West Coast so much, like Las Vegas, California, Arizona, all those places. I love the West Coast. But yeah, going different places gives you different experiences, and that's really why I think that traveling is so expensive, especially traveling to faraway countries and stuff like that is extremely Mercury retrograde is coming. Extremely expensive, because I feel like it's known that when you travel to different places, you're basically paying to expand your consciousness. That's what you're doing when you're buying a plane ticket and it's super expensive. You're paying to expand your consciousness, to expand your experience. Different dimensions exist on Earth. Every city is a new dimension. That's why these places need to be explored. And let me take a look at my notes to make sure I touched on everything. But yeah, if you guys just even want to get a glimpse of what your life will be like in another city, like I said, do your natal chart there. And if you're really serious about it, you can even go to a relocation astrologer who could probably give you like really detailed description of how your life will be in that city. Like I said, I'm just now really getting deep into it. I may even be offering relocation charts soon once I get, all the information that I need from it, because I want to make sure that I do it right. But I definitely encourage people to travel, visit those new dimensions, visit those different parts of yourself. You may even go to those places to retrieve parts of yourself, because we can't forget about past lives in this equation. Past lives. Like when I went to London, it felt extremely familiar to me. Like it felt like, okay, I've definitely been here before. Like the energy just feels like, yeah, this is kind of like where I belong, kind of. And yeah, you can go to different places and retrieve old parts of yourself, parts that you lost in other places. So traveling is really important. I encourage